EHP Labs Pride pre-workout review. If you're new to the channel, my name is David. Today, we're gonna review Pride pre-workout. I was asked by one of my subscribers. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that tons of people have asked about this, but it is a very well-known pre-workout. I'm sure there's a few of you out there are curious on what this delivers. Does it deliver the pump? Does it deliver the energy? Does it deliver the focus and the power output? Is this a good pre-workout? Who is it good for? I'm gonna go over the ingredient profile so you guys can actually see what's in this. This is pretty interesting. It's different than some of the other pre-workouts out there. And just to get this right off and out, the taste and the flavor on this apple, sour green apple is amazing. So you could sip this for 15, 20 minutes and you will enjoy it. This scooper on this, 2-level scoops, and we're gonna go over the 2-scoop dose, is about 2 grams higher than what they're claiming in here. So the scoopers, it's 19.2 grams for 2 scoops, and you get about close to 22 grams. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, you do want to throw it on a scale, just like other pre-workouts. And this is not a stim junkie pre, so you're just gonna get probably a little bit more of some of these active ingredients. If you just flat out 2-scoop it, you should be fine. And the other thing to get out of this is an intermediate and a beginner pre-workout in my opinion. Let's get into the ingredient profile, get into my effects, what it delivers. We'll put off to the left here. First on the list, we have a pump matrix, L-citrulline at 5 grams. It's gonna give you the vasodilation to pump. Then we have nitroxygen at 1.5 grams. More vasodilation, more pump, just longer sustained released arginine in the body, and it's gonna allow the pump to last a lot longer throughout the day. I say throughout the day, but you're probably gonna get 2 hours after the workout is still being pumped on this. It's a very good dose. Then we have betaine anhydrous at 1 gram, very low dose, so it's not gonna deliver the power output claims, but I can see them putting it in here. It's gonna deliver some cell volumization, so the cells hydrate the cells, draws water into the cells. Then we have an EAA blend. So a lot of guys that did a review on this are complaining about the EAAs. Why are they in here? So there's different companies have different views on what they wanna deliver to the masses, to their, guys who actually love their pre-workouts. And EAAs, I'm not complaining about them because it's just like creatine. You throw creatine doesn't do anything for your workout. Now EAAs though may benefit you. I don't know if you've ever heard of gluconeogenesis. So if you are training fasted, taking EAAs before you're training, and I've experienced this, your body does, through the liver, produce glycogen, which is energy. So in your body's always breaking down carbs, fat, so it's always just kind of going through these shift metabolic processes. And EAAs may help with energy pre-workout. I don't know if they're gonna help for recovery because most studies have been done during the intra-workout and post-workout for recovery purposes. So it may not, you're just adding these in. They're very quick absorbing. It's got 2 grams of leucine in the complex here, which is perfect for muscle protein synthesis. So, you're gonna feel it? No, you're not gonna feel it unless you feel some kind of an energy kick and a well-being in there. Then we have the 5-stage energy release blend. We got caffeine anhydrous at 200 milligrams, which is very good. That's a everyday pre-workout dose. Then we have dicaffeine malate at 100 milligrams. It's gonna yield 75 milligrams of caffeine. So that's 275 right there off the bat. Then we have a green coffee extract at 50 milligrams and a green tea extract. Now these two together are gonna give you a little more caffeine and they're gonna help, the coffee bean's gonna help a little bit of focus and the green tea is gonna help a little bit of metabolism spike for fat burning. And then we have Herba Mate at 50 milligrams. This is also energy, well-being, less fatigue in the gym. And then we have the bitter orange at 30% and 100 milligrams. And this is the synephrine. It's gonna be 30 milligrams of synephrine, which is quite a good dose. This is gonna help with mobilizing fat and a few other benefits as far as stimulatory effects, especially coupled with caffeine. Then we have the nootropic blend of L-tyrosine at 1 gram. I always like to see that at 1.5 or higher, but anything above 750 milligrams, like you see in some pre-workouts, is a decent dose. So it's gonna help with the dopamine release, mood, well-being, some kind of focus and attention. And then we have taurine at 500 milligrams. Now, that's a low dose. Now, I don't know why it's in there at the dose. They could have been 1 gram. I don't know about cognitive function. They've done studies at 2 grams where it helps with mental focus, possible brain health and heart health and stuff like that. But it is a good antioxidant. Don't know what it's going to do at 500 milligrams. Not much, but whatever. It's in there for something. Hopefully they had an idea on here, and it's to kind of spike a little bit of more, maybe a mood or a well-being. Then we have Serenade at 100 milligrams. This is PS. It's found in a lot of nootropics. It's a fatty acid, and we get it naturally within our foods, and it helps with attention, focus, and helps with a little bit of mood through some of the studies. It's pretty low dosed, so it's like 20 milligrams, and most nootropic formulas are going to have like 100, 200 milligrams. Like I said, it's just like another little spike of attention in there. And then we have theobromine at 50 milligrams. I like this ingredient. A lot of guys don't like it, but this is kind of like a recomp ingredient for me. This is going to help with fat loss. It's similar to caffeine, so it's going to have some sort of a stimulatory effect, but very low, so sustainable, and it's going to help a little bit with mood and focus. So there you have it, EHP Pride. Now, I try to get my videos to you guys and the information to you guys in less than like 9-8 minutes, and I hope I'm doing well at this. What are you going to get? We're going to break this down. Pumps. Now, this is an everyday pre-workout, like I said in the beginning. Caffeine is under 300 milligrams. Really not super high stim. There's no bad stims in here, so you can take this every day. Pump. When you compare this to like Redcon 1, Beyond, Raw, the pump on this is way better than those pre-workouts. So you will feel it. You'll feel a nice pump with a little bit of swelling effect. Very, very decent for just 3 ingredients in the pump formula. You'll like it. Doesn't have any beta-alanine, but the endurance on this is pretty good. Like I started my workout today, I did flat bench, 4 sets, and I supersetted it with some presses to get through my workout a little quicker today because I got a busy day. And then I did incline with some front delt presses, supersets, and I still have a ton of energy. I have more work to do, and I know I'm gonna be flying through it. I'm taking this for 3 days, and endurance, you're gonna have, and energy, you're gonna have about 1.5 hours to 2 hours in the gym, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna taper down. No real crashing effect. So what I noticed though, when it does dial down about 2 hours, so 2 hours in, you start to dial down in your workout, and then it'll last for about another 2 hours with the focus and a little bit of the energy. When it does go away, it does go away. So I'd say 4 hours after taking this, you may reach for another cup of coffee just to kind of pick yourself up, but you don't get the depression and the crashing. But this is going to push you. The endurance and the energy is really good throughout the gym. Mental focus. Now, this is more of a stemmed mental focus. So you don't have this cognitive sensation, this effect to where you are dialed in like completely into the gym, but this is kind of like tape the rear view mirror type focus because it's more stimulatory based, so the attention is there where you move from set to set because you're constantly looking forward because you're focused with that energy focus to get through your workout. So it does dial in a little bit of that dialed in focus effect, not totally extreme, but just decent enough actually push you through a tough, fast-paced workout. Power output on this, you're not going to get any power output on this. This is a sets and reps pre-workout for an intermediate or a beginner and under 300 milligrams of caffeine. I hope this helps, especially the subscriber that actually wanted me to review this for you. If you guys have any comments, any questions on this that I didn't cover, hopefully I didn't keep it too long, leave it down in the comment section. Pride Pre-Workout by EHP Labs. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Getting back to my chest day. You guys have a good one. See you next time on the channel.